Hello everyone, welcome. This is Dr. Kao. So welcome to the Web3 Education and the Investment channel. Today in the video, I'm going to talk about two things. First, I'm going to share the good news again from the AnetaBTC. And second, I will try to do some calculations about the reward from SundeaSwap and also from the AnetaBTC. And so the first of all, the new surprise, number two surprise. So for the delegators, they now reached more than 5 million ADA for the staking, and you can see that. And actually, it's not just more than 5. So you can see from the current staking now is it's more than, I think it's more than it's almost 5.4 million. So it's even 10% more than the time that when they make the announcement. So which is great. So they are going to give some additional CNETA token. And this time, compared to the first surprise, the second one would be divided by 2. So if you have 1,000, then you will have 500 CNETA. So maybe the next surprise will be divided by 3. So it's kind of very interesting. But again, congratulations if you get a stake. However, for the second one, they want you to stake at least 2 months. So in order to qualify for this airdrop, you have to stake there for 2 months. So here there are a few more questions like I also want to confirm, and maybe later on the team will explain that. So for example, these new delegators are welcome to participate. So did that mean those people who participate after they reach this record can still get this airdrop? So if that's the case, it would be great, right? It would be nice, and more people can get involved. But no matter it is or not, I'm okay with that. I basically do more staking now to the AnetaBTC. So this is the first thing, the first news. The second thing I would like to actually do is try to estimate the reward and compare with SundeaSwap. Because for me, like I personally have one account, and I just stake for the SundeaSwap. It has been some time, and then I try to do some calculation, like what would be the reward from the SundeaSwap if I do the staking. So this might be helpful. And I already switched that to the AnetaBTC today. So hopefully that's the right choice. But I forgot I should actually do the calculation. So more importantly, I just don't know the deadline, whether this kind of a surprise too. Let's just have the deadline before the end of the current epoch. So I think that's 1 or 2 days after, or is before the 5 million ADA. Or maybe there's no deadline. Like anyone who can just stake for 2 more months would probably get the airdrop. I don't know. But I feel personally, I feel it would be good for the early supporters, right? If it's if it has a deadline, for example, by end of the current epoch, we will still have time to delegate, and at the same time, those early supporters, they can get more token. But that's my personal feeling. Like it's kind of biased because I'm kind of early now, right? Of course, like if you want to be fair, right? Early supporters get more token. Probably that's fair because they take more risk. So now let's do the calculation. Of course, like some of you may wonder about those airdrop. How will that influence? Like if there's a big whale, will that influence the this kind of airdrop? My personal opinion, I feel the big whale the big whale, maybe that's not good for the decentralization, right? If you have a big whale and then the big whale will dominate everything for the token and this project. However, like it will be similar. I think ultimately it will depend on the project itself. If it's a good project, no matter it's a big whale or it's like no whale at all, this Neta or Neta token would be good in the future. If it's not a good project, then I guess it doesn't matter like if there's a whale or not. So that's my personal opinion. So now let's take a look at the calculation. SundeaSwap. So I do find out they have the dashboard for the automation. So for example, this is my my other account, like I stake for the SundeaSwap. And they have an estimation of the Sunday reward you should get. So now let's calculate. For example, if I have 100 ADA, how many Sunday I could get in one epoch, and then we'll come back to calculate how many of the if you do that through the AnetaBTC pool. And so we can use these numbers. I'm going to use this new number, okay? And so I will just go to the Python and then do the calculation. So you will see like this many ADA, we get a 3.5 SundeaSwap. And so each ADA, I will just use this number divided by the total number of ADA. This will be the number of SundeaSwap the Sunday token you could earn, right? For one ADA. So let me just multiply by 100. So we will just have an estimation of how many Sunday you could get for every 100 ADA. Okay, and this is the number of Sunday. If you want to convert it to maybe a stable coin like USD, we can actually check the price now, right? So we can go to the SundeaSwap and then we can do the swap, and then you can choose the ADA. You can choose a Sunday actually. So the Sunday. Oh, I cannot swap this one. So I don't have Sunday yet. So for the ADA, I will swap to the Sunday, and I will reverse that. So if you get this many of Sunday, right? So that's almost 0.27 ADA. So we'll keep this number. So 0.27. So this is just the total would be 0.27. So this is the total number of actually this is still ADA. So we will check the money. So it will 0.34, right? It will be total would be 0.34. So that means like every 100 ADA in one epoch, you are going to earn like 0.34. It's not too much actually, but of course it's just one epoch, right? And so now let's compare with the CNETA, like the second surprise. So second surprise, it's just half, right? So 100 ADA, you are going to get 50 CNETA. So again, like I would just come back to here, and I would just swap the CNETA. So we have 50, and then we're going to get the number of ADA would be 2.4, and the money like a total from the CNETA would be this much. So obviously like for one epoch, this airdrop is basically more than the Sunday, right? If you do that. However, this is not like it's not fair comparison for now, because we just compare the current epoch, right? So if you do the airdrop, that airdrop will be like after 2 months. I think you have to stake for 2 months. So it's not just a stake for the current epoch. Of course, this one would be just additional, right? It's additional Seneta token you could get. So if you check, I forgot if they talk about. I think in their yeah, here. So they said like 1,000 ADA, you will get at least 6 Seneta token for each epoch. So 100 would be 0.6 Seneta. That's at least. I don't know finally how many you will get. So it's on top of that. So basically, you can see that also like it says additional for the 6 months. So it's kind of difficult to calculate, but if you just compare with one epoch, the current number of Seneta looks like that's a good choice. Not talking about the additional surprise or something like if they have more, right? So then like it's kind of a difficult choice. But of course, the SundeaSwap, they actually will have the staking ended I think February 14th. So if you just switch that now, you probably will lose. So you will probably lose like 2 epochs. So maybe 2 epochs. So if you have 100 of them, 100 ADA and times 2. So you can estimate the total number of Sundai you may lose. Like every 100 ADA you will lose a 0.78 Sundai token. So I'm trying to swap some ADA and then do the liquidity farming, because the reward is kind of not too much actually here. So of course this is not financial advice or something. It's just like some analysis and share my personal experience. So overall like it's your decision, right? So I just show the number here. So this is just a number, the total number of Seneta, like the earning that you could have for every 100 ADA, and then this is one epoch for the SundeaSwap. So we will see like if this one like the 6 month surprise, how that will go, right? If they have some more like airdrop, so you will just add that to your current staking. So okay, and so overall like we just share 2 things, like share the good news about the second surprise. So we'll see if we have a third surprise or not, and then we'll do some calculations about the SundeaSwap, their reward, and also the compare that with this the AnetaBTC reward. So again like this is for the channel of Web3 education and investment. So I hope I can just share my personal experience and make some new friends here. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to add, and I would be happy to make some new friends here. Thanks for watching.